Guys, Czar here checking in with you. Hope all is well. It's 11:50 a.m. It's 10 minutes to 12 midday New York time. And I'm watching the Dow here. No trades today in London or in New York for me. Just no setups whatsoever. It's been a little messy actually. And that's looking pretty clean in retrospect here. But in reality, it was not very clean. But now we're getting a rejection. You can see where I have my zones here targeted. And yeah, it's interesting. I'm watching what's happening here, going back to a top that occurred in Asia yesterday. Not today's Asia session. This is New York, London, Asia. But yesterday, beyond New York here, this big rejection that we had, and then into this kind of double top, you can call it, that happened in Asia. Again, yesterday. That was Monday. Then things just dramatically sold off, of course, because of the bank issues, which I won't get into here now. I'm going to flip you over to the three sisters, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the Dow. 1 minute charts. The yellow horizontal line is the New York Open today. So you can see how prices are behaving relative to that line and also relative to each other. And that's what I really like to see and like to watch, is what's happening here on a relative basis. You'll see that now the Dow is acting the weakest. The Dow is up 1.4% today so far. The S&P is up 2%, and the NASDAQ is actually up 2.3%. NASDAQ up the most, S&P up the second most. The Dow is up the least, but still up strongly. But now you will see on a relative basis that the Dow, for a moment there, was showing some weakness and a potential trade opportunity in my own mind. So I'm going to watch this now. I will put you on pause, bring you back to the trading screen first, put you on pause, and I'll bring you back if something develops here. I just wanted to set the stage for what I'm looking at here. But in my mind, it would be a potential short opportunity this afternoon. If the market says go long, I will go long. Right now, it's what I'm looking at as a potential shorting opportunity. All right. We'll believe what the market tells us. Pause now, guys. I'll bring you back. Pause. All right, guys, we're back. A few minutes have passed here. We have the 30-minute chart on the left-hand side and the 2-minute chart on the right-hand side. Watching this closely now for a potential reversal trade here. Back to the downside after this nice big extended rally up here today. Just going to draw a little zone here so we can get an idea of what the structural thinking here. Watching. This is the 1 minute chart, guys. Just wanted to get a bit more granularity in here to see how I feel about this. Yeah, here it comes. Okay, so when this candle closes, guys, when this candle closes, if it closes blue, and I believe it will, anything can happen in 24 minutes, 24 seconds. I will be shorting the break of this candle, right? This candle low. When this candle closes blue, in the next 12 seconds, 10 seconds, I will be selling the break of it on a stop order, stop sell order on the break of this candle, no matter how low it is. I don't care how low it is. Right, here we go. Here we go. Over to my own platform. Bear with me for one moment. Good. Got an upper wick. Selling a break below. And on a break. Done. In, guys. In this trade now. I just want to get that market. I'm going to go over to my own platform here, make sure my brackets are in the right place here. Looking for 50 points out of this, guys. 50 points. Just going to copy this and paste it over to another chart that I'm watching, and I'll explain to you why in a moment. Yeah. Patience, guys, focused. And so I'll just show you what I did here. I went over to the VWAP screen, wanted to make sure that my targets made sense. And they do, from a structural standpoint. Okay, so that's why I did that copy and paste of the marker. Back to the trading screen, watching it here. It's been my first trade of the day, guys, and I traded all the way through London and the first part of New York. It's basically 12 noon. We're 2 minutes from noon. This is the twilight zone under normal circumstances. Being patient here. It's a very messy day, and that's why I haven't taken any trades. No setups for me. This is the first promising looking setup here, which I explained to you from a structural standpoint on the 30-minute chart, which you see on the left-hand side here. And in a perfect world, we get a break of this white candle here for a zone reversal, and then potentially get several hundred points back to down here to the downside. For now, I'm going for what I call the most certain move, which would be that 50 points that we're talking about here. And it's far from certain, nothing certain in trading, but you understand what I mean by that, hopefully. Patience. The Dow's up 404 points today. 1.3% was up nearly 2% at one point. We're taking advantage of this reversal of that move, at least a partial one, as you can see here. Very small reversal so far. This might get bigger later. Who knows? We'll let the market tell us, right, guys? We're not gonna. This idea of predicting. I mean, you need to have some idea of what you believe. Otherwise, there is no trade. But I won't get into that now. I've done videos on it. The difference between a trade idea and doggedly predicting something and holding to it. All right, not loving that. Buying up here, guys. Staying with us. I'd be happy with this one trade today and be done with it. A lot of hours watching the market. And of course, I'm chatting with my Telegram group throughout and things, so it's other ways to have fun than just trading, just being in trades. And if you listen to my mental game playlist on YouTube, and I hope you do, the most important list that I do, you'll hear me talk about the importance of sitting on your hands most of the time. Watching now, guys. Nice little orderly pullback here. This is the 2-minute chart. I'm going to flip it over to the 1 minute. We'll watch this interact with the 20 EMA there. It's my actual entry right there. I mean, not the actual, it's not my actual trading platform, but it's where the marker should be. I realized I had the microphone on mute. I don't know how long it was on mute for. Possibly the entire video. So what I'm going to do, guys, is cut out the whole middle part. I'm going to take you back to the beginning of the video where I entered, and I will cut out the whole middle part and just bring you into the close here, okay? That was really dumb on my part. I had muted it earlier. And there it is, guys, 50 points. Thanks for staying with me. I'm not sure how this final product is going to look. I'm just going to take you back to here, right there. And if I'm not speaking in the video, I'm going to cut it all out, so it'll be a very short video, but I want to nail this entire trade. Thanks for staying with me, guys. Here we go. Have an amazing afternoon.